kids are tripping and getting injured.
It's like a zoo for trains.
Parents are saying Roblox failed to protect their users.
You must be 16 years old to use social media no matter what, according to a new proposed law in Australia. The ban would require social media companies to prevent underage users, and there are no exceptions for parental consent.
The onus will be on social media platforms to demonstrate they are taking reasonable steps to prevent access. The onus won't be on parents or young people.
This is most likely going to hit platforms like, say it with me, Kelsey,
TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook, Snapchat. But I have a question. What about things like Discord, Twitch, Roblox, gaming platforms?
Great question, and the answer is not clear yet. But the law is supported by all of Australia's states and territories, and is expected to pass in Parliament, which is back in session on November 18th. The new rule would go into effect next November. It would also be the first country to establish a law like this.
I could probably be happy without it, but then again, if all people around you have social media, they're always on their phones, be like, oh, look at this new trend, look at this new video, then you'll probably feel like, oh, I should have this.
Like left out.
We've talked about the research and studies between the mental well-being of teenagers and their connection to devices and socials. But we, Kelsey and I, have never really talked about our experience online. I didn't really feel like I needed them anymore. Everything on there was always trying to either sell me something or make me angry or upset, or worst of all, just distract me. And the distraction, since I've gotten back on, has gotten even worse. I'll sit on there for like an hour and be like, man, I wish I even watched 2 episodes of TV instead of just scrolling my day away. What about you?
That's real. I definitely relate. When I was about 13, that's when Instagram became really popular in middle school, and we didn't have any restrictions. And I realized the older I got, it felt like the more attached I became to it. And actually, if you guys know me, off the show, I have a TikTok where I read the newspaper because I found that when I would read the news online and on social media, it would make me have icky feelings of like a lot of anger and sadness. But I also thought about this, Larry. I asked you about Roblox and I asked you about gaming platforms, which reminds me, Roblox is also making changes to their platforms because of safety issues. Roblox is making changes for their preteen users for safety. Now, why is this happening? There have been reports of inappropriate content and interactions between adults and kids, and parents are saying Roblox failed to protect their users. Now, what are the changes and the updates? Let's get into them. Players under 9 will need parental consent to play anything with a moderate content label, which includes mild violence or crude humor. Users under 13 will need parent approval to access certain chat features. Also, starting November 18th, players under 13 will be banned from social hangouts and unable to use the free-form 2D user creation. Then, on December 3rd, game creators must say if their games are appropriate for folks under 13. If they fail to do so, the games will be blocked for players under 12. And for the parents, Roblox is launching new parent accounts, which will allow parents to manage their children's settings, track screen time, and monitor their Roblox friends. Roblox is one of the biggest gaming platforms in the world. And as of this summer, about 32 million daily users are under 13. So, as usual, we want to know what you think. Are you here for the changes? Are you not? Do you even think they're gonna make a difference? Let us know in the comments. The Croc conundrum, that's what I'm calling it. A growing number of schools are banning Crocs over an alleged safety concerns. Allegedly, kids are tripping and getting injured with their Crocs.
Bloomberg reports the shoes are already banned in schools across 12 states, and this is not the first time we've had a Croc issue. In 2006 in the US and in 2008 in Japan, children suffered injuries after the shoes were getting caught in escalators.
And podiatrists have also warned that the shoe is not ideal for all-day use, even in sport mode. People love the shoe though, because of the ease, it's comfortable, and the Jibbitz charms that make it fun for customization. But you know what this reminded me of, Larry?
What?
Back in my day, Heelys were banned. Yeah.
I used to love Heelys, go whipping down the hallway. You could get to class even faster.
Exactly, so shoe bans are not a new thing. The leaves are a-changing. The weather is a-turning. The sweaters are on, and I am ready for holiday mode, which means I have the perfect place to take us. The New York Botanical Garden Holiday Train Show.
Oh, look, there's one now.
I know, it's choo-chooing. This is incredible. Definitely get this one. Get this one.
There are over 25 trains and trolleys here, like that one that's got the New York Botanical Garden logo it's carrying, running over half a mile of track. Now, the cool thing is all the buildings are built from something natural. So they're all plant-based, like leaves, foliage, seeds, bark, that kind of thing. And they're all based off of iconic New York architecture like Yankee Stadium, the Brooklyn Bridge, and Penn Station.
It's like a zoo for trains.
Larry, look at this one. Oh, wow. Look at them.
I gotta get me one of these.
There's more. This is so fun.
This has got to be my favorite building we've seen so far. It's the Trans World Airlines building that's at JFK. They were going to demolish it back in the 60s, but they ended up repurposing it for a hotel and restaurant. And the roof, which is iconic, is supposed to look like it's taking off in the air, is made from sea grape leaves.
This is the perfect place to start your holiday season.
And if you want to come check out all the flowers and trains for yourself, the exhibit runs until Monday, January 20th.
Happy holidays. Gibbet. Darn it. The gibbets.